Hi guys, it's Ox fan number 1 here, and honestly I don't know whether to be proud of that performance or fuming at the result. Stoke City 2, Oxford United 1, and for the first time in 405 minutes of football, Oxford United actually scored a goal. We looked brave, we looked threatening, and we went toe to toe with a team that has won the best home defensives in the league. But in this division, if you don't take your chances and you switch off for 5 minutes, you get punished. We're still in 23rd, still 6 points from safety, and the games are running out. Let's talk about a night of what-ifs in the freezing rain of Stoke. First half was actually brilliant to watch. It was end-to-end. Stanley Mills was a consistent menace down the right. He's surely the first name on the team sheet right now. Stoke took the lead against the run of play in the 36th minute. We were on the attack from a Wilvots long throw, lost the ball, and Lamine Cisse was played through. He had way too much time to think about it, but he slotted it under Jamie Cumming. But then, just before the break, the moment we've been waiting for, a short corner worked to perfection. Stanley Mills headed it across, and Kieran Brown absolutely lashed a volley into the top corner, 1-1 at half-time, and the away end was bouncing. We finally remembered how to score. Second half turned on one moment in the 53rd minute. Cameron Brannigan, who I hope is okay after coming off later with an injury, whipped in a free kick, and Will Lancashire touched it onto crossbar from point-blank range. If that goes in, we'll probably win the game. And the thing that really annoys me is we should have had a corner from that because it came off the Stoke City player to go out for a corner, but the ref gave it as a goal kick. And then guess what happened? 4 minutes later, Stoke went down the other end. Sorba Thomas put in a wicked cross, and Jezeran Raksaki headed it back across goal and into the corner. From that point on, we huffed and puffed. Matt Bloomfield threw on Nick Prelic for his first minute since signing permanently, and he almost nicked a point in the death. But for a last-ditch Ben Wilmot challenge, it was spirited, it was battling, but it was 0 points. Now time for the roast, the counter-attack defence. To concede a goal from our own long throw is criminal. We were totally unorganised at the back for the first goal. Will Lancashire's finishing. Will, I love you, but you've got to bury that chance in the 53rd minute. At this level, you don't get a second invitation. The injury room. Brannigan going off injured is the last thing we needed. With Donnelly and McDonald already missing this one, our midfield is looking thinner than a piece of paper. Mark Robbins. The Stoke manager said they had too many chances going begging. Mark, you had 2 shots on target and scored both. Talk about being greedy. We're still in the fight, but the margin for error is now 0. We have to start winning, and it has to start on Saturday against West Brom at the Sam, which I'm going to. Who was your man in the match? For me, Stan Mills was incredible once again. Let me know in the comments. I'll be back on Friday to preview the West Brom game. This is a must-win, no excuses. Hit like, subscribe, and as always, come on, Views!